So I'm going to the airport for my tour that is going to Taipei, Taiwan. I'm joining the Tongtai tour because I naturally have no idea how to get around. So I hung around the airport looking at the shops, and two girls in my tour group would finally get to use their selfie stick. So while my mom looks for useless things to buy, I ponder my pin, thinking of all the ways I don't have to wear it. Oh, China Airways, just when you thought one option meals are bad enough. So I have just arrived at the airport of the country that produces 9% of all notebooks. Taiwan is a very green country. Literally, I mean, look at this place. After passing a temple thing, I saw the Taipei 101. If I could only get closer. Wow, I am closer. First, I went to the City Hall to learn about Taiwanese history. This includes seeing a big map, a scale model of the old wall of Taipei, another map, words, more maps, the Japanese occupation of Taiwan, important people, and a scale model of Taipei literally under my feet. My tour guide looks like he knows what he's talking about. If only I understood Cantonese. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the grand jewel of awesome Taipei has to offer. These bicycles are free and anyone can use them and park them in bicycle stops in any part of the city. Taiwan, trying to be as green than it already is. I am entering the Taipei 101 where I will not go to the top, but at least I will find food to eat. Other than being the home of bubble tea, it also has ice cream and coconut. Then I saw this. From what I learned, the guy with the yellow sign represented the Falun Gong, and the guys with the Chinese flag just kicked this cult out of China and opposed them here. I might talk about this in another episode. The Falun Gong guys were so quiet that I thought the two were part of the same demonstration. Okay guys, let's lighten up with these fountains. So now I've just arrived at this small town where I swear that 70% of the shops only sell tofu. Other things I saw included fake styrofoam white things and a genetically mixed mango and apple. These canned Ovaltines seem delicious, though that is not my concern. It does list a lot of amino acids improvised, which is weird. After looking at the beautiful landscape of Taipei, I arrived at Chiang Kai-shek's memorial, which is the biggest memorial I've ever seen. It seems like Taiwan regards this place with honor. Or with this! As I walked up the steps, I reflected on the fact that most of the commemorative stuff for Chiang Kai-shek in Taiwan has been removed. I heard that many Taiwanese people do not really have a high opinion of President Chiang. So let's wait until Sun's face goes up that statue. You're giving him too much credit. After that, I saw these group of people trying to do a photo shoot before entering the fantastic world of Pearl. Passing nationalistic pride, I get to see the pearls, both the decorative ones and the edible ones. Yeah, apparently eating ground-up pearls give you health benefits or something. They also advertised the pearls with this girl, this girl, this girl, and Sun Yat-sen. I also would like to tell you how impressive my guide is from the fact that he could actually speak fluent Thai. Then I went to another shop with pineapple cakes in the shape of Taiwan, and that just stunned me. I just bought an apple sidra, which is basically apple cider. Not that special then. Now I'm on a Ferris wheel overlooking most of Taipei, where I saw a golf course, a cafe, a food republic, and the rest of Taipei. Never fails to amaze me. Then I saw a restaurant obsessed with the World Cup, and the best football club ever. Then I saw this guy with a snake, who promptly hung it around my neck. Oh yeah, I just did that. What up? Now I'm at a mountain town where I saw things like wrapped up ice cream with nuts, whatever this thing is, liquid sugary delights, and penis-shaped pineapple cakes. Then I saw a bunch of ocarinas shaped like a turtle, and instructions of how to play it. Then I look at the landscape overlooking the mountainous terrain of Taiwan, before watching somebody make tea. After looking at living oysters grilled alive, I began to leave, but not before looking at the town just one more time. I then went to this Shirlin market where people sell a bunch of things, along with a bunch of minigames to play. This shirt sums up my attitude towards every piece of work I've done. I then proceeded to play archery where I got 4 out of 5 balloons. My prize was a plastic flying stick. Then I played the game where you fish shrimp with hooks that fall off, and it's impossible. So I just cheated and pushed these little critters into this bucket. Now they're dead! There is also another underground market, and it's really huge. I could go for some comprehensive fried. I chose the xiaolongbao instead. They also have a bunch of things like sausages, crabs, squids, more tofu, shrimps, fruits, ice cream, and hot plates. This is apparently the way you should eat hot plates, and it makes total sense. This sign literally says, Jesus loves you. My tour guide is explaining very interesting things if he only spoke in a language I understood. After looking at a drawing of Luffy, I visited another Chinese medicinal store. This involves eating essence of this mushroom and eating deer fetus to cure asthma. Yeah, deer fetus. Bambi, this is where your mom is. After that, I went to a museum passing a statue of Sun Yat-sen. This guy used to be a police officer in Hong Kong, and now he's trying to sell me stuff. This is dry shredded mushroom, which tastes delicious. Then I went to see a Taiwanese army march at the Soldiers' Memorial. It is impressive. It's really cool seeing them in formation to the Soldiers' Memorial, doing their thing, and then walking right back without a twitch on their face. The discipline of the soldier is so cool, it reminds me of our soldiers at home who are also getting selfies. After looking inside the memorial, I proceeded to walk back out just as the soldiers are wrapping up their march. This creature is the Pie, which eats gold and shits gold in heaven. The guys in heaven are annoyed, so they sewed up his anus. People now own this jade statue as a symbol of wealth coming in and never coming out. Chinese people in the past used this as a pillow and a case for their valuables. I am now exploring the city and having dinner eating more shrimp. It's nighttime and I'm ready to go back to Taipei 101, finally getting to see the top. But first, I need to enter a subway station that is, more developed than the Thai MRT. I've now arrived and I'm ready to go in. I am now in the fastest elevator in the world and you can see why. After all the trouble, it's time I get to see Taipei in the night sky. Wow. Even though the city is bright, at least it's better than Hong Kong, where it is so bright that the sky turned orange. I'm looking at the list of tall buildings in the world, Taipei 101 being third. Oh Chiang, I thought I would never see you again. This is a wind damper. It is apparently used to stabilize buildings. Taipei 101 has the biggest wind damper in the world and I'm looking at it right now. The screen shows the damper at work when the building is shaking, just like my hands. I am now in the outdoor observatory, which is equally as awesome. More beautiful. This is a scale model of the Taipei 101. But I'm in the Taipei 101, so no point there then. Hello damper baby, you want a hug? I am now looking at the world's tallest gemstone coral, which bothers me because we took it from the sea. But they made this, so it's alright. In fact, they talk about how their industry is depleting the coral in the ocean to tell us why the price is so high. What? The what? They even made this old globe, clearly from the nose South Sudan. Isn't it ironic that a globe in Taiwan does not recognize Taiwan as an independent state? It's time to leave Taipei 101 for this Japanese-style restaurant, where all of the fish here is fresh as you can see from it sending it in. There are also actual living clams as you can see from the bubbles in the water. I'm going to eat some sushi where you apparently have to stand up. I wonder if one of those are bluefin tuna. Don't look at the can, don't look at the can, don't look at that can! Hong Kong is not the only place obsessed with umbrellas. I would also like to point out that Taiwan has the nicest 7-Eleven ever. I'm back at a Japanese restaurant for hot pots, where they take the suki water that you ate the stuff from and make porridge out of it. So many business ideas. I'm now at the Fisherman's Wharf where they're making this really tall ice cream. It tasted really bland. This guy is pretending to be an animatronic, which is about as convincing as a butterfly pretending to be the Great Wall of China. I'm walking to the edge of the wharf just to see more mountains, as well as the trash of this so-called green country. Who calls this shop mother? I am now on a boat going to some other place while looking at the mountain, the water, more towns, other boats, a dock, and this bridge, also known as the Lover's Bridge, where I asked my mom how many people jumped off of it. But first, music break. I hope to God he's not doing what I think he's doing. I'm still looking more at the sea and the mountains as I'm about to leave on the day, and this will be the last time I will see it. I never went on this perfect suicide spot bridge, but then again I was really tired. I'm on the tour bus for the last time as I made my way to the Taoyuan airport. My final walk in Taiwan. I'm back in Hong Kong where they are desperately trying to promote Line to a WhatsApp majority. This reminds me that my mom will return to Thailand the next day. Ultraman really has no sense of direction. This book is very tempting, though I finally opted not to buy it. Like any college student, I will feel a bit relieved that I am no longer with a parent, though with no one to translate Cantonese. I am terrified.